Welcome back, Gameday Nation. We're going to be reviewing the Arizona Cardinals, who went 5-10-1 in the season. They tied against the Detroit Lions in Week 1. So, let's get into it. Now, as we know, my views of the Cardinals is a bit shaky. I love Kyler Murray, and Omar, you said it. You have kind of a love and hate relationship with the Cardinals. I want the Cardinals to do good. To me, it was pretty shocking to me that they picked up Cliff Kingsbury a year ago when he went 5-7 in college football, but he was fit to be an NFL head coach. But I believe he's hitting the right spots, being a great head coach. You just need a great supporting cast around you with the positional coach and coordinators and whatnot, and then you have a pretty decent career as a NFL head coach, right? And his quarterback Kyler Murray, he's know what he's all about, right? And if you look at the stats, I'm surprised myself that Kyler Murray even had a good season for what the pieces that he had. Didn't really have an offensive line, not a lot of receivers to rely on other than Larry Fitzgerald. Kyler Murray went 3,722 yards in passing, had 20 touchdowns in the season, 12 interceptions, and a total QBR of 55.7. Now those are not awesome numbers. I say, wow, this man is a GOAT. He's this and that. That's not. But for him to perform in this type of level in his first season and the pieces that he didn't have, and a lot of people saying that he wasn't NFL fit because of his size and whatnot, he did pretty well. And the stats, like I said, they don't tell the full story. If you see how this man played and the throws he made, they were spectacular. He was worth the first pick in the draft a year ago, and now he's getting weapons. He got DeAndre Hopkins, and he still has Larry Fitzgerald. He has Kenyon Drake. So that DeAndre Hopkins trade was like the highlight of this offseason.
The Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals. The
Red Sea.
The Red Sea. You know what's crazy about the Cardinals? I feel like they could play second in the division.
Omar.
The reason why. I like Kyler Murray. I like him as a player. I'm a fan of his upbringing. He has nothing to work with last season. I have faith in him. I think he is better than Baker Mayfield for sure.
Oh.
I honestly believe.
Okay, I like that.
Because I feel like he's doing better, progressing as a better quarterback. I think he's doing better than Baker Mayfield has ever done. With the pieces that he has nothing to show for it. With the pieces that Kyler Murray has, it shows that he's putting up numbers. I mean, they won 17th overall in offense, 28th in defense, 24th in passing, and 10th in rushing. That's besides the point. At least Kyler Murray got them to 17th in offense. I mean, what else can you do? I understand they went 24th in passing yards, but they had no wide receivers. But now they have DeAndre Hopkins to work with Larry Fitzgerald.
And Christian Kirk, remember that?
And Christian Kirk, exactly. Underrated wide receiver.
Yep.
And you have Andy Isabella, because people forget him, a speedy receiver as well. Got played in the slot. I think they're doing a great job on how they're progressing. The running back situation, I feel like they could add more depth into the running back with Kenyon Drake as well.
Sure.
But what they really need to focus on was their defense.
And they did a lot for the defense.
Yeah, man. They were 31st in passing yards allowed, 24th in rushing yards allowed, and 32nd, dead last in points scored. I mean yards in total yards. They had some pickups. They picked up Isaiah Simmons. Right?
Big pickup. And remember, the Cardinals, I don't think they were expecting him to be available with the 8th pick because and most people's mock draft, we had him picking up an offensive tackle to help out with Kyler Murray. But ultimately, you couldn't pass up the offer. Isaiah Simmons was there. Get him, man. And plus, they needed a help in defense. So why not? Why not, right? Majority of this draft was defense based. They only had two offensive position pickups. They had Josh Jones, tackle from Houston, the 3rd round, which they needed. So that was a great pickup on their part, and a running back in the 7th round, and Benjamin from Arizona State. But other than that, majority of this offseason was mostly defense. I think another great pickup they had was Jordan Phillips. And I know Jordan Phillips real well because he played for the Dolphins. I've seen what he did with the Bills.
Yep.
And he's a great run stopper. He puts pressure on the line. So a great a great pickup for the Arizona Cardinals to put some pressure on Wilson, Jared Goff, and Jimmy Garoppolo, right? So Cardinals, they get on paper, it looks like they're getting a better on defense. They're getting added more depth, but we'll see how far that goes this upcoming season. I truly do believe they'll do a lot better than 5-10-1. I think the very least they can go from here. It's probably 8-8.
I mean, I think they still have Chandler Jones on the team. Wait, no, Chandler Jones?
Chandler Jones?
Yeah, I think they should still have Chandler Jones because at the time they did have who was that?
Yeah, that Chandler Jones, yeah.
They used to have Terrell Suggs, but they got rid of him.
They got rid of him.
But Chandler Jones, undervalued player. I think he is one of the best players in the league for sure on the defensive side of the ball. But they added more depth on the front seven for sure. I think they should have added more corners. But I'm still going to give them an A because of what they did for the offense. They actually helping out Kyler Murray to be a better quarterback. And I'll give them an A as well for the defensive front. I think that's a crucial need. I know you still have like Pat Peterson, but he's aging, so I feel like that's more of a next season thing where you focus on.
Yeah, my offseason grade is an A as well for the Arizona Cardinals. I feel like they hit all the right spots, and they got one of the best available players in Isaiah Simmons in the first round. They did get a great pickup in DeAndre Hopkins via trade. They didn't really give up that much to get him, so. Cardinals, on paper, they look like they could have a great season, but I still believe they still got things to work on, build on the chemistry and one. And Kyler Murray still has some time to get better, groom up a lot to be, that quarterback we all know he can be in this stage in the NFL. But yeah, I think the ultimate, where it all comes down, I think the Cardinals will probably go 8-8 in the season. I mean, this is a tough NFC West division with the Seahawks, 49ers, and
tough NFC. In general.
Exactly.
But yeah, I honestly believe they will succeed for sure. Now, I feel like they'll do better than the Browns.
Oh crap! Really?
Even with the tough division, even with the division itself, not division, the conference itself, I feel like they'll do better than the Browns.
Better than the Browns. Wow. Oh, that should be interesting to see, low key.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Wow.
I'm excited for the season. I'm excited to see all these quarterbacks, all these players. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of player changes, and a lot of big name player changes.
Big name. You got trades as well.
So I'm excited to see how these teams will progress throughout the season. New season, new standings, new league, new everything. Everything's
You already know, man. Well, the Cardinals were the last team in the NFC West, and also the last team in the NFC, and the last team in the whole NFL of reviewing the offseason. So thank you guys for tuning in to our offseason reviews for each team that we did on these last 2 weeks. It's been a great ride. I mean, me and Omar, we learned a lot looking through these offseason grades because me and Omar, we're just fans at the time before we started doing this. We're just looking at the big highlights, what the big stories. But now, since we could call ourselves, what we call analysts now.
Yeah.
Podcast analysts. I mean, we're
amateur
podcasters.
Analysts,
Basically, you could say that. We're looking more deep into details, and we're looking at how these players perform and whatnot in college, and see how they perform at the next level, see their highlights and whatnot. So we're learning a lot better. We're getting more deeper into the game that we love in football, and I love doing that because doing this show, we learn a lot as well, and we get to have fun. We get to talk about what we love the best: football, basketball, baseball.
Yeah, but. Stay tuned for Monday, most of all. I'm mainly getting deep into college and in general college football.
College football, the Power 5 conferences, probably disbanding from the NCAA, starting their own league, something similar like the G League. We'll see how far they go because what does that mean for the basketball program? What does it mean for the baseball program? And there's a lot holes to fill in here. I'm not gonna say what's most likely to happen or what should happen. You have to stay tuned for Monday's video. Also, we're hearing the Bundesliga is gonna reopen their season in May 16th and probably ending June 30th.
That's what a lot of teams.
So soccer is finally coming back. So that's something to stay tuned for. Also, MLS. Most teams are reopening their practice facilities Also, and for teams like Inter Miami, who is the local team here in South Florida, they have recently reopened their facilities for players to go out and practice. But of course, they still got social distance and whatnot. Also, baseball, they're still looking for ways to reopen.
Yeah, they're supposed to have a meeting later on in the month. They're supposed to talk about where they play the games and how many players should be on the field, and etc.
NBA is finding ways to reopen practice facilities as well. NFL sent out a memo saying they're ready for anything. Like they did release the NFL schedule, that is true, but they are ready if any changes are necessary.
Yes, and they're all willing to push back the Super Bowl as well.
Yeah, they're saying there's room for it. It's possible. So that's something you love to hear. But hopefully, ultimately, we can have our sports again, and hopefully at least get close to becoming normal.
Yeah,
for us to go out to football games and be able to tailgate, be able to go into the games, cheer out for our teams. Hopefully, because that's like entertainment for us sports fans. And
stay tuned for Harbaugh's decision or proposal to the NCAA about college athletes coming back into the league. Coming back into college football after declaring for a draft.
And not being able to get drafted. You're going to hear me and Omar some debates. Also, for this week, like now that we're done with the whole NFL offseason review, now we'll be discussing on sports updates, opinions. Also, check out Monday's video where we are still going to be reviewing The Last Dance docuseries. It's going to get juicy here. We heard that this is where Jordan retires for a bit to go play baseball. And your defense, you're saying that it's probably because of gambling, because he owes money. We'll see how far that goes. That's a lot to learn from. So, yeah, check out our reactions to it. Check out any sports updates. If you want us to review any sports that's going on outside of the U.S., because you do have Korean baseball on the outside. If you want us to review it, hey, we'll do it. I'll talk about the players. If I can't even pronounce their name right, I'll try my best. I promise,
Oh, he said he promised. I
promise I will do my best.
I won't promise anything.
We'll review the Korean Baseball League. All right.
We'll review.
Because I know not a lot of you stay up till 1 a.m. or wake up 5 a.m. to watch baseball.
No, that's right. It's a whole different time zone. Okay.
A whole different time zone. You gotta remember that.
Gonna be watching them highlights because there's no way I will be waking up every.
But hey, if I have the time for you guys, and if you want to live stream the game, hey, I'll be there. Trust that. And also remember, Omar has a PlayStation. If you want to challenge Omar in the Madden game, do it here because I promise you will win. No, bet him anything you want. $10, some peanuts, you're gonna win, bro. I trust on that.
He's saying like I have $10 in my pocket. You don't understand I'm broke.
And not even if you could at least get a quarter off of his pocket, that's how you know you won.
He's saying I have a quarter in my pocket. I'm broke. I only carry receipts. There's no such thing as money in my pocket. Come on, man.
Or give him a couple pink slips and whatnot.
Pink slips?
Like an IOU type thing.
You think I could write IOU in many other languages?
It don't matter, bro. Come on, man. Give the fans what they want. They want to challenge you.
It make me broke? What are you talking about?
They want, or just bragging rights. It don't have to be gambling, none of that.
You know I'm a sore loser, right? I'm just gonna let you guys know that I am a sore loser for sure.
He takes it personal, y'all.
I do take it personal. I will cry myself to sleep. I'm the type of guy who was like, man, it's a rough moment.
Man, Omar literally kind of retired from Madden, playing for Madden for a while.
Oh my gosh. Before we wrap this video, this is just one thing that happened. I was playing Madden, do. Right? I was playing Madden, and it was draft chance. I was playing this dude. He had Lamar Jackson. It was fourth quarter. It was I think it was fourth down, and they were at my side of the 25-yard line. And I was like, yo, this is it. I could do it. And they were fourth and long. And I was like, I could do it. And they no, Lamar Jackson scrambled out of pocket. I know he couldn't throw. So that's why I sent a whole blitz, right? I know he couldn't throw. Scrambled out of pocket. Running around the circle and stuff like that. Ran up. Juked me. I mean, my guy fell on the floor because it showed the animation.
He was praying, huh?
Yeah, bro.
He was on his knees.
He was on his knees. Pause. But he juked me, and he scored a touchdown. You know what? I lost. After that, trying my PlayStation, I deleted the game. I installed it back because, I can't delete Madden. It was Madden. However, it was a rough moment. I am a sore loser.
He quit Madden for a while.
I quit Madden for a while. I did.
Because of that game, man. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Well, guys, please like, share, subscribe. Leave any feedback you have for, y'all boys. We're trying to get better in our craft. And if you want to talk about any topics or questions, please let us know. We do have our Instagram page. We do have our Twitter page. Please check down below on the description. And thank you for giving us a chance to give us a platform, Have a great weekend, and we will see you guys again on Monday. All right. Well, my name is Steven.
My name is Omar.
You guys are watching Gameday Nation Athletics, man.